and we back with another one. Everybody lean back for real. Fat Joe just got sued for $20 million by his former hype man. His former hype man alleging Fat Joe was in sex acts with minors, made him do sex acts he ain't want to do. He was buying 15-year-olds BBL. Oh man, it's all bad. We gonna get into that, but before we do, first thing first. Now, Fat Joe ex-friend, hype man, or whatever, Fat Joe had sued him first, right? He been on the campaign against Fat Joe for a while. I don't know if he was trying to get some money or what. I don't know what the man was trying to do, right? But he had been told Joe that he was going to sue him or whatever. So today he went on his IG talking crazy. He like, you made the first move. Your first move could be your last move. Y'all geared up. Y'all boys ready. It's your day. Like, just said crazy stuff about, you know what I'm saying, Fat Joe. You know, like, this is crazy, but he want $20 million from Fat Joe. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, you saying he was with, and this is my whole thing, right? I would have to side-eye him too. I wasn't there. I'm not saying Fat Joe innocent. I'm not saying he guilty. I'm saying I wasn't there. You feel me? But I would have to side-eye his friend too, because at the same time, nigga, if he was doing all that, you was right there when he was doing it. And what type of man is you to say Joe had you doing these acts and you like, bro, you a grown man. But you say to maintain your standing, what? To be on Terror Squad, boy, that been over with. Ain't no more damn Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying? Terror Squad been done. I know he ain't told you to do nothing to stay in Terror Squad. That's been gone. But it's crazy. And also, Fat Joe lawyer spoke out and he said, let me see. Oh, they say it's all part of a scheme for money. They also calling out the opposing attorney, Tyrone Blackburn. Yeah, Blackburn, Bugsby, all them. Hey, any of them names, boy, you know that it's a scam behind the lawsuit when you hear them names. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Blackburn and all that. Who would trust a nigga named Blackburn anyway? I wouldn't even hire you. Like, if it was me, I'm not hiring no attorney named Blackburn. Nigga, you sound like you gonna lose the case. That's what it sound like to me. I don't know the man though. I don't know. I'm just saying. But let me read a little bit of this, man. It say, Fat Joe, former hype man, filed an explosive lawsuit in federal court against the rapper on Thursday. Dixon is alleging that his former boss, whose real name is Joseph Antonio Cartagena, engaged in coercive labor, exploitation, financial fraud, manipulation, violent intimidation, and psychological coercion. Dixon asked the hip-hop star behind such chart toppers as Was Love, Got Rich, and Famous, while his associates deliberately suppressed silence and crashed Dixon substantial creative, artistic, and commercial contributions, which were foundational to Fat Joe's professional success, personal brand. He is seeking up to $20 million in damages. Now, they say this man was like around Fat Joe for like 20 years, 16, 20 years or something. Then they say the complaint contains a trigger warning on the first page of the 157-page document. For 16 years, Dixon served as Fat Joe's so-called hype man, right? Because I don't want to read the whole thing. I'm trying to get to all the important stuff. Uh, Dixon represented Black Blackburn. Oh, see the lawyer, and this is what I'm talking about. So the lawyer Blackburn, he had filed a lawsuit against Diddy too, and the lawsuit he filed against Diddy was dismissed too. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, bro, these dudes be straight clowns, bro. They really be chasing the bag out here. And if you fold and give them the bag, then they win. But if you stand tall, they win. They don't get no money, bro. Like, that's crazy. It say Dixon states in the complaint, Fat Joe forced him into a humiliating situation. Sex acts performed under duress and surveillance and accompanied by the threats of abandonment in foreign countries, refused compliance. Like, bro, like, I'm confused. Because when these grown men is coming out here saying people made them do stuff, I just be thinking in my head, like, bro, like, who really made you do that? Like, how could somebody make you really just do something that you don't want to do and you grown? Like, you couldn't walk away. You couldn't, you obviously didn't call the police, so you didn't feel like it was a crime. That's another thing. You saying all these crimes went on. You ain't never called the police. You ain't do none of that, but you stayed around Fat Joe for 16 years. Man, these dudes be straight dweebs. It say the most shocking claims that Dixon personally witnessed Fat Joe engaged in sexual relations with children who was 15 and 16 years old, and lists 3 such Jane Does, including a 16-year-old Dominican girl in New York, in exchange for cash, clothing, and payment of her cell phone bill, will perform oral sex and other sexual acts on the rapper. Minor Doe 2 is a Caucasian female. Minor Doe 2 when she was 15 years old. Miami, Florida on multiple occasions. Due to Minor Doe 2, Minor Doe 2 eventually left defendant and is now married to a professional athlete. Bro. According to Dixon, defendant was in love with Minor Doe 3. He even contemplated leaving his wife. The defendant paid all Minor Doe 3's bills and even took her overseas to his tour stops. He brought her to Florida. Oh yeah, so Fat Joe went and got ASAP Rocky lawyer. This case good as beat. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause this the whole thing, right? And this what is confusing me. If you suing for you, if you saying Fat Joe owe you, why are you throwing the other girls in it? Like, the girls ain't even made a statement. They don't even got a part in this or nothing. It's like y'all put them in there and y'all speaking for the girls, and the dude saying what the girls done did or whatever. Like, yeah, I think Fat Joe lawyer gonna eat this case up. I don't see, unless these, even if the females came in there and said that the claims in the lawsuit about them was true, wouldn't Fat Joe and his hype man go to jail? Since both of them was around at that time, and since both of them being accused of doing that? That's the way I think, man. That's the way I look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? This that real talk with Buddha, though, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Yeah, I think the case gonna get ate up. I don't understand why there's girls involved if the lawsuit supposed to be about him. I don't even understand the basis of that. Like, and still ain't nobody called the police or nothing. And I'm trying to figure out when people gonna wake up. Like, if these women are truly victims, somebody need to start dialing 911. If you saying you was there when Fat Joe did these things, you just as guilty as him. You a dirtbag too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in the comment box though, man, and let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.